Yeah.
My name is Donald Cunningham. I'm a licensed financial service consultant, and our focus is to change lives by matching education with common financial tools and strategies that help families overcome real-life financial challenges. The knowledge and the ability to save, protect, and grow money is something everyone should have access to. We are extremely blessed to be in a business that allows us to bless others. God bless.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Just B, and welcome back to the Just B Show. Now, as you know, well, at least the people that have been on the show, have seen the show or been on it already. This is called Talented Friends. Make sure y'all use that hashtag when you comment on my post. Thank you very much. I would appreciate it. Let me tell you about Talented Friends for the ones that don't know. Talented Friends is where I travel all over the world and I meet new people. No matter if I'm skydiving out a plane, I'm gonna look at you doing your trick like, hey, make sure you follow the Just B Show. Peace. You feel me? I could be skateboarding on the train. You never know. I could be cow tipping. Have you ever been cow tipping?
No.
I tried to. You can't tip over cow. I thought it was gonna eat me alive, but they don't eat people. You know, they don't even eat meat, huh?
No.
Yeah.
But you can find interesting things in their poop.
What the hell? No, player. No, now that's just nasty, man. But it don't matter what I do. I meet people. I love meeting people. Networking. Make sure you always network if you're trying to be anything in life. Real talk. Sometimes it's about who you know and not what you know. Pay attention now. But I meet you, and 9 times out of 10, you become my friend. Because I'm just really nice like that. At least I think I am. But I meet you, you become my friend, and then don't let me find out that you're talented. Because then at that point, I'm going to be like, yo, I need you to come to Vegas. Or if you're already local in Vegas, yo, let's link up. Let's sit down. Let me get you on the Just B Show. Let's have a dope conversation. So that's what this young lady did, you know. But I'm not even gonna tell your name because I be hearing you say it sometimes, and I be like, that's not how I pronounce it. So tell them who you are.
Hey everyone, I'm Schefla. Chefla. Schefla.
Schefla. Okay. So I have been saying it right, but I heard you say it a different way earlier. It had like a little more swag to
Schefla.
it. Yeah, it was like Schefla.
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 It's a natural off the tongue way.
Right. Well, welcome to the Just B Show.
Appreciate it.
I focus on self-love, unity, and progression. All right? We're going to talk about where you come from, what you're doing right now, and where you plan on going. Then we're going to motivate the world. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You can either answer them, and we can have a good-ass show, which I'm sure we will. Or you can not answer them. And if you don't, I can't say the same though you walked in, you can walk out. The same though I walked in, I'm going to walk out. So if you down to answer them, I'm down to ask them. You down?
I'm always down.
So the first thing I always talked about, you know, I always got to ask, and everybody like, oh, that's a corny ass question. And I'll be like, so what? I'll be curious and I want to know. Where does this name Schefla, where does it come from? How you come up with Schefla? How you put them two words together?
That's actually honestly my favorite story to tell because it's the whole meaning behind who I am and what I'm doing.
Okay.
So Schefla comes from the fact that I am a chef as well as a musician. I do music. I play sax, piano, drums, record, mix, master, engineer, and I'm still learning my skills on that. But also I have a culinary degree and a nutrition degree from culinary school. So I'm also a personal chef. I've been doing cooking my entire life. Growing up Greek, I was raised to cook crazy dishes my entire life.
Growing up Greek?
Yeah.
Greek?
Greek.
You know, I like what they call gyros? Euros. That's Greek?
Yeah, you said it pretty good. Most people say gyros or gyros, but gyros.
Euros. Yeah. I said gyro first.
Gyro.
Oh no, I can't do that wrong thing.
Gyro.
I can't do that.
You could say gyro, but you said it right.
Mm-mm.
Either way, the love part comes because my name is Angela, my government.
Don't be telling them your government name. You gotta keep that on the
They'll find that on Wikipedia eventually.
Oh, okay. You gave him a head start.
And also I'm from LA. I was born in LA. So Schefla comes from the whole thing, being a chef, being a musician, being from LA, being that my name's Angela. I chef up the music and I chef up the food. You know, I just chef it all up.
Yeah, I thought it was Chef LA when I first seen it on Instagram.
You could perceive it however you want to, and it could be right
Chef
for
LA
you.
or Schefla. Then I heard somebody say it, and I heard you say it. I was like, all right, now I know what it is.
Yeah, you didn't even have to ask. One day he was like, Chef LA, and the next thing you know, he started saying it right. And I'm like, you know, he pays attention.
Yeah. I had to pay attention because I was confused.
I appreciate that.
I didn't want to slaughter your name. I done slaughtered some names on here. I felt so bad. It was out of line. It really was. So, I mean, you know, let's always like to ask this, too, because I really want to know where you come from exactly. Not exactly. You ain't got to tell me exactly. If you want to, you can, but you ain't got to. You know what I mean? But, like, I mean, like, where were you born? Okay, L.A. What part of L.A.?
I was born Harbor, UCLA, which is, like, right outside of Carson, right next to Torrance or in Torrance.
Okay. That's, like, deep, like, in the middle?
It's, like, LBC, kind of, like, Long Beach City area. Okay. It's, like, really not far. It's, like, the hub.
What beach is close to that?
Redondo.
Okay, I know what that's at. I've been to that beach. Yeah,
that place is dope. They have like a little underground amusement park.
For real? I didn't know that part.
It's really cool.
I ain't thought about nothing.
With a bunch of games and stuff. It's really cool.
How I missed that?
I don't know. But
I like adventures and stuff. That's out of line. That's out of line. Yeah, I'm always with a good time for sure. So I mean, like, what kind of kid were you?
Challenging, I guess, because I had a lot of fire in me.
Your ass was bad.
No, I wasn't bad. I was creative.
You one of them. You one of them. You know when that happened, they got to get the boom. Yeah.
Time to wake up.
Ain't that about nothing. You one of them. You one of them. Don't worry. Yeah, put that X on it. Damn.
Either way, yeah. So as a child, I was very creative and always had a creative mindset that I don't think my parents knew how to handle at the time. Because back then they didn't have a lot of technology in progressive ways. So I used to have my little microphone tape recorder thing, and I'd go around singing around the whole house all day long and dress in my old costumes that usually were Disney princesses. And I would put on a whole show for everybody around the neighborhood and make my own little choreography.
What was your favorite song to sing?
A lot of nursery rhymes back then.
Yeah.
And probably Little Mermaid, Part of Your World. And I still sing that song to this day.
The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
How'd that go? Give me a verse.
I mean, I can if you really want to, but I'll get into that.
No, you just got to remind me. Give me a little bit of it, because I don't remember what.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl?
Well, then do your thing.
The girl who has everything. Look at this trove. Treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. But yeah, you get it.
You should do cosplay. Give her a round of applause, y'all.
Thank you.
Real talk, man. Give her some hearts, some likes, some shares. You know what it do.
I've been doing that since I was 3.
Yeah, you should do cosplay.
I had a lot of practice.
That's a Little Mermaid, you said, right?
Yeah.
You should dress up as a
Part
Little Mermaid.
of your world.
You should dress up as a Little Mermaid. And then get in front of.
I used to want to work for Disney, man. And dress up, but then they said that I got tattoos and stuff. They're like, no, you're not.
Disney characters got tattoos, don't they? Some of them wear sleeves. We don't be knowing. They might got tattoos under their fur.
But then they said I couldn't have no tattoos in the future. And I'm like, but I want some. So I just didn't want to make it a career.
Right. So who has been your biggest inspiration as far as your music and your talents and stuff? Like, who's been pushing you the most?
Pushing me the most, supportive-wise, I would say the veterans, most likely. Veterans and my past artistic, creative band geeks from my past.
A band geek?
Yeah, I was a band geek.
I'm a computer geek.
Yeah, I definitely was in the marching band, wind ensemble,
I seen the
jazz
pictures.
band.
Yeah. You had a bow cut?
I mean, let's not take it back that far. But one day, maybe somebody might get that picture out and leak it out.
I'm going to make sure I take a picture of it before I leave today.
Not happening.
Yeah, why not?
No, that's going to have... No.
So, look, transitioning from a young girl to becoming a woman, what was the hardest part for you?
For me, honestly, I was adopted. So... being adopted, you don't really always feel that secure about things in life. And
the aliens came and got you?
No, my adopting parents.
Well, they kind of aliens until they become family.
Well, now they're angels, so.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Shout out to y'all.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, they passed away when I was around 21, so it's been challenging learning how to become an adult from being a teenager. I learned through being in the military for 5 years, from 18 till I was like 23 or 24. And then from that, I learned a lot. And then life taught me a lot. But really, it's just been the universe guiding me. Yeah. And my angels.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, man, rest in peace.
Thank you.
But still, shout out to them.
Yeah, appreciate it.
For real, for real.
She inspired me a lot through my music. She always taught me the old school ways. Like, I grew up on oldies. So we'll be in the living room dancing and singing to the top of our lungs all the oldies songs you could think of.
Right. Yeah. Doing your thing.
Doing our thing. Doing our thizzle, you know? It was dope.
You used to tell them that?
No.
We doing our thizzle?
No, I didn't start talking like that until after the military, you know. Before that, I was like, oh my God, guys. Let's go to the beach.
You was a valley girl?
I was.
Now you came out, now you a gangster.
I'm not a thug. No, I'm just me.
Rough around the edges?
I'm just rough around the edges.
You said you mean.
I'm me.
Oh, you're me.
Me.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just be.
Hey, you see, I like that. You see, you paying attention. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all gotta pay attention. Give me a just be. Give me a valley girl just be.
Hey.
It was crazy. So, you know, man, I mean, yeah, for me, the hardest thing with the transition from being a boy to a man to a grown man, I had a few layers to hit, a few levels to touch. You feel me? I think it was just realizing that I ain't always right. I still always try to be right. You feel me? But realizing that I ain't always right. So I want to ask you, what is your reaction when you think you right, and then you realize like, damn, I'm not. I probably should have did it that way.
I'm a Leo, so if you know anything about Leos, we're kind of stubborn, and we set in our ways, and we feel something's right, we're pretty strong about it, and when we find out something's wrong, we get a little prideful. I ain't gonna lie, I get prideful, but you know, I don't want to admit I'm wrong. It might take me a couple, you know,
it'd be the worst
milliseconds to catch on, but once I catch on and Google that, I kind of figure, you know.
It'd be the worst, don't it? You'd be like, fuck.
I have to humble myself. And it takes me a second to humble myself, but I eventually do.
For real. Hey, tell me, I know all y'all out there has had that feeling at one point when you just know you right and you just, then you realize like, damn, you right. I'm wrong. And then you just be stuck in the moment.
Exactly.
Yo, give me a thumbs up in the comment section right there below or above, however Facebook got it at this point on Instagram. I want to know, because I know everybody that had that moment. That moment is shitty. It
Man,
really is. It really is.
It takes a second for that sting to go away, but once you realize you was wrong and can process that, then you actually feel better for admitting that to yourself and realizing you grew and you got a new wrinkle in your brain from learning something.
Look at you. Okay, little motivational speaker then. Do your thing there, girl. I love it. So you cook, you play instruments, you rap, and you sing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And write, and produce, and engineer, and mix and master. That's separate, right? Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, you do all of this stuff, right? So how do you figure out how do you put together balance with all of that? That's very important in self-love, since we're talking about that.
Sometimes, when you feel overwhelmed, you have to step away and reprocess. For me, my little thing I like to do is I like to watch movies that are opposite of whatever I'm going through. Usually comedies, rom-coms or something. And it just to take my mindset off of whatever I'm stressed out about or overthinking, because I'm an overthinker. I don't know about you guys, but I tell you what, I think and I overthink. So, yeah, definitely have to step away sometimes and just take a moment to myself to realize where I'm at and what I want to do.
Right.
And where I'm going.
Right. And with that being said, with all of these things going on, a lot of us tend to forget to love yourself first. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So tell us about a few things that you do to make sure that you love you. How does Schefla love her?
Honestly, it's by communicating with myself and letting myself go through certain emotions instead. What I used to do, and I still do sometimes, is shelf things. But for me to be able to accept love in myself is I have to pull things off the shelf and start processing it. And then also, you know, kind of when I process it, my process is writing a song and putting it out there. That way, whatever I'm going through, I could share with somebody else and they can maybe learn or heal from it as well. Or even just cry because they couldn't bring the tears out. But maybe that song was able to help them bring the tear out.
Let it out.
You know?
Sometimes you just gotta let it out.
Yeah.
So unity.
Unity. I love unity.
Yes. What are you doing as an artist, a chef, a musician, all the stuff you do? An artist in general, all the way around. What do you do to bring unity to yourself, your people around you, your brand?
I try to build teams where we can all win. Like whatever I'm in available and capable of doing, I try to help with other people and let them have whatever things that my resources I'm able to share with. So I like to connect the dots. If people want to live their dream but can't make it out here, I'll tell them to come out here and they can stay and do what they need to do so they can live their dream out here too. Like I just like to create opportunities for people and make things available to where people aren't hungry. I eventually want to build an artist house and have
like a sorority or fraternity like that?
Like a
artist?
Huge production, like a house where there's a place for people to live, people to record, people to practice choreography, the green screen room for videos, different opportunities all in one. So I want to eventually buy like a huge podcast, right? Have a podcast room, exactly. So I have big dreams and big things happening I'm trying to put forth. So I want to build a community in each place I touch where we can grow and help each other learn from each other.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, I know that you're a mother, correct?
Yes, sir.
How many kids you got? You got like 10?
It feels like it.
For real?
No, I got 3.
Oh, I was saying, you got 10 kids?
I got 3 kids.
How you do it?
Yeah, 3 kids living currently and 1 that passed. But the 3 kids that are living, I have identical twin boys.
Ooh, how you tell them apart?
I didn't think I would be able to. I used to have bracelets on their little ankles with their initials, but it just, when you're their mom, you just know. Like, you just know.
I'd be like, TJ,
Yeah, sometimes I'll be like Cameron because their name's Cameron and Aaron. So sometimes I'll smush it together.
And whichever one go.
Yeah, because I met Aaron, but I say Cam and I remembered Aaron. Cam and Aaron, you know, you just. But it's a little bit hard at night when they're like when it's dark and they're turned away from you because both the back of the heads look exactly the same.
Right.
Unless they turn around or they talking, it's hard a little bit, but.
Right. That's crazy, man.
Then there's 6, and my daughter, she's 3.
Oh man, tell them about her.
All 3 of them are fireballs.
She a whole diva out here.
He never met the twins. He's only met Leilani, but all 3 of them are the same. They're fireballs. They have so much energy and personality. They like to record music with me in my studio. They just like to be on camera. They're little tiny stars, and they're all fire signs, so I'm assuming that has something to do with it too, but I'm big on astrology, so yeah. Hey,
Leilani is a whole vibe, y'all. She a whole vibe. I'm definitely gonna add a couple clips in here of her doing her little baby interview because she want to get on here so bad. So I gotta give it a she gotta have a spotlight for just a moment. You feel me? We gonna go ahead and throw a couple of them clips out. Check this out.
I'm Lele.
Lele?
3.
You 3?
Yeah.
It's like this. Look. 3 of them. Put 3 of them out there. Put 1 more out there. There you go. 3. Say I'm 3. Sing a song. You want to sing a song for us?
Yeah.
Sing for us. Go.
Yeah, nigga.
That's the song?
Yeah.
God, give me 5. Good. Yeah, what I tell you, man. Give her some love in the comment sections above, below, depending on what platform you at. Give Leilani a lot of love. She definitely gonna be a superstar. Oh, I can do that. Look. Yeah, you do it better though. But she definitely gonna be a superstar, man. Shout out to her and her entire future and everything that she got coming up. Man, she is dope. She is dope. She get it for you?
I don't know what you think.
I guess we gonna find out. If she get it from you, because we definitely got to check out some of your talent soon.
I know, right?
Yeah, we might got a little surprise for y'all at the end of this. So y'all gotta make sure that y'all watch to the end. This only makes sense if you really support her. You know what I'm saying? So progression. Progression.
Where am I going?
Yeah, where you plan on taking this? What's your ultimate vision? Like, where do you want it to be?
Well, I think
when it come to a halt, you know what I mean? Because everything ends.
Right, and I think I kind of explained a little bit what I want to do and build
With the artist house.
With the artist house, but I want to teach as well as do music. I love doing it right now for myself, but eventually I want to create like a legacy, an empire where it's created maybe not just for women, by women, but created with good intentions and good people in mind, where we're all helping each other succeed. We got a marketer, we got every little piece that we need to help each other out, you know, engineers, podcasters.
Renaissance women.
Yeah, and building that unity where we all a family and we could grow from that. So when I pass on, my kids can grow from that and they can grow from that and have more, and whoever's involved be the family unity that keep sharing the legacy with us.
Yeah. But yeah, that's super sweet. You got a lot of big dreams, a lot of visions, man. I love that. I definitely love it. So I'm gonna ask you 2 more questions before we tap out. Right? One is, what's been the biggest learning experience, like the biggest lessons you've learned being in the music industry?
Woo-wee. Phew, there's too many to count, but the 2, you can't trust everybody. Everybody looks shiny and glistening in the industry. It's wolves in sheep clothing. You know, you got to really try, if whatever you're trying to do, you got to really understand it through and through before you try to get intermixed with certain people, because you're really going to find, I mean, you could do it, but you're going to learn real hard lessons. And
right.
That's one of the biggest ones for me. The second one would probably be, you know, to have drive. If you really want to do it, you really got to have the drive to know the legalities of everything, the paperwork, knowing that, okay, if I'm doing this song, we got to do a split sheet every time, because if not, who knows, you know, they might run with the song and you can't prove this or that. So, you know, handshakes are cool, but these days and age, you can't trust that. So you got to really understand the business part of it, and you got to be driven for that. You got to be driven to want to know how to, you know, record yourself. So drive and not trusting everybody.
Yeah, I love it. I lied. I got 2 more questions. Well, number 1 is, somebody crosses you, hurts you, disappoints you, or whatever from the past. Yes, we should forgive them. Yes or no?
Forgiveness is always a good thing for yourself, not just for that person, because it's healing. But you know, like, again, pride and stubbornness, it might take a long time to heal from it and to be able to welcome that person back around your circumference, if ever. But forgiveness is always key to your own healing.
Yeah, 100. Now I gotta tell you this, like I tell everybody real quick, right? I'm from Vegas. I know so many people out here. I know a lot of people everywhere. So if you ever quit doing what you're doing, because you never know who you're inspiring, you never know who you're motivating, you never know who life you're changing. You just don't.
Right.
Because some people indulge silently. No support, you'll never know. I'm going to come knock on this door because now I know where you live. Schefla, Angela, get your ass up. You got a studio right here. Get your ass up and let's get this business handled. You feel me? Since I'm pointing back there, who is this? I know who that is. You tell them who, they can't even see it all. But they can see. Who is Strange Music? There you go.
My biggest inspiration for music is Strange Music. It's Tech 9. Tech 9 is my hero when it comes to music because he helped me realize I'm different. and different is always not a bad thing. So I like to sing, I like to rap, I like to do opera, Broadway. As you could see, I sang Little Mermaid. I'm different when it comes to the music. I like all genres. So to be able to feel free in creating my own music, that's because of this man, because of Tech Nine. Can't really see it right now, but I just like to give all my love to him. Like, I've never missed a show. I see him every time he's in town. He's just amazing, and he is truly humble when you meet him. He talks to you like a normal person, and he listens. And all the strange music, Chris Calico, big shout out to Chris Calico. I've had many conversations with him where he's talked about mental health, and their music alone helps with a lot of things in life that are challenging. So it's helped me create my music and helped me get through a lot of situations that I went through in life, because I was in the military and I went through a lot of trials and tribulations while I was in the military, and this man got me through most of it. So I mean, just be cool, but I'm talking about Tech Nine.
You burnt out. Hell no, I'm gonna block your whole video out. Yo, hey, but big shout out to Tech Nine for being able to be that person for her. You know, and like that's to go hand in hand with what we just said. You never know. You never know who you're inspiring, who motivates you. You know what I mean? You just never know, man. So make sure you always keep going. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And that's from the heart. You know what I mean? Anybody that's doing something, that's expressing themselves, putting their talents out there in the world, you gotta get them. What they say, you gotta get it. I gotta give you your flowers while you're still here. Well, I still can, because you never know.
You never know, and I've learned that firsthand. You never know. My mom and dad passed away from cancer, and I was away in the military when it happened, and I didn't get a chance to say goodbye for real. So You never know. That's why I appreciate anyone who comes in my life and knows me knows that I show extreme amount of love from the moment you meet me to the moment we separate ways, because that's all I want to do is show love before 100. It's too late.
100. I feel it, and keep doing that shit. You feel me? So, where can they follow you if they even wanted to? Do y'all want to follow her? I'm sure you do. Where can they follow you at?
At Schefla Music on Instagram, Schefla Music, and as well on Facebook. My business page is Schefla Music, and my Instagram. You can find that on Facebook for both parts, the regular personal and the business.
All of that there. It's
Schefla
everywhere.
Music. Schefla. If you got Clubhouse.
Everywhere. You can follow her everywhere, y'all. Make sure you go tap in with her, tune in with her, hit her up when you need that personal chef to pull up. She cool as hell too. And she, she's 420 friendly for all of you people out there that's 420 friendly. But yo, if you want any of her services, studio services, chef, cooking, catering, whatever it is, music, features, whatever it may be, make sure that y'all tap in. Now, the last thing I do got to ask you is, if you had one piece of advice to give to all the women in the world, what would that piece of advice be?
Always be yourself, and don't let someone tell you can't do it because of the fact that you're a female. Always know that you're capable of doing anything you want to do as long as you put your mind to it. Yeah, real talk. Hey, keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for tapping in with your boy on the Just Be Show. And y'all already know what my 3 pieces of advice is. And it goes something like this. I need you to smile, laugh, and definitely motivate. Inspire one to inspire all. And last but not least, drop it.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Just Be, and welcome to the Just Be world, where all we do is focus on positivity, being better than yesterday, and loving yourself. Here's the anthem. Let's get it.
They love it.
Down, way down to the cold. No, to the way life used to be before that door. The regrets and actuality. Trust don't come so easy. Never gonna walk.
And yo, make sure you always just be your goddamn self. I love y'all, and I'm gone.